Alright, everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm Mothman. Today we're talking about Mr. Fantastic. Now, before we do that, I want to go ahead and go over, some stuff about me from the channel. Hi, I'm Mothman. Welcome to my cult, the Mothmaner, as I like to call it. And today, we're going to talk about Fantastic as Kid. And if you don't know me, again, I'm the Mothman, and I have one goal in this game. One goal. And it's unironically about Storm.
May the rains bless us.
Storm is a character who is underrated and deserves representation, and I want to be that person. Anyways, that's gonna be part of my intro from now on. It's not gonna be like, tell you my goals. But anyway, back to this. Now let's get back. Now let's get into the breakdown of Mr. Fantastic's kid here. Now, for people, no, he's not an unpopular character. I'm apologies for my stutter. I have no idea. He's not an unpopular character at all. So we're gonna ask, what is this? Who's this guide for? This guide is for players who are new to the game, or maybe you're not even a new player. Maybe you're just new to Fantastic. It's for these people. I want to learn him. That are new to the game, that think he's a really cool character. We've been discovered. And honestly, in my opinion, he is one of the best offense in the game. And that's not even a hot take. It's a very mellow, lukewarm, genuinely agree with Tank. Besides him and Venom, he is one of the best stall characters. They are really good stall characters because of how much overshield they get. I'll make a video on Venom later if someone wants me to, because I understand that Venom seems easy, but there are layers to him, I promise. Now let's go back to Mr. Fantastic here.
If a big brain isn't enough,
now, what about the kid now that we've established what he is? And if it wasn't clear enough, he is a stall character. He is a tank DPS hybrid. You really want to play around your team for what he is, what his purpose is. Now let's get into the kit, shall we? This is your best ability, your bread and butter. What it does is, you suck up damage, you don't take damage from what you suck up, and then you can throw it right back at the enemy. Let's go over somewhere else here. Let's go over, like, I don't know, here. And I get a better example, shall we? Yes, so if we walk over here from this. You not shoot hello? Okay, there we go, sick. Boom, look at that, too. You took no damage until after that.
A predictable outcome.
Now, with this team up, you just, punch, and you can also, and it's not that bad of a team, in my opinion. It's actually a pretty good one. It's a really good team up. Again, you have this big tanky form. And the meter. The meter is what you want to build up. So if I boom, boom, boom. Once you get that meter up, that's when you get that big tanky form. And he is one of the best things about it. Because when you get that built up, you can just, this is where the tank part of it comes in, besides soloing. You can just boom, 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 move up, take space. You can move up, play a bit aggressive, take space for your team. If your tanks can't get enough out there. If your tanks can't do their job right, which some can't. I'm not going to say all tanks can't, but let's be real, it's more rival. Sometimes you're going to get an incompetent teammate or a beginner that doesn't know what they're doing. And that's when it's your job to try and either get them to switch or work around them. And Fantastic is a character that can absolutely work around players that are bad. Because he can do just about every damn thing in the game. And no one talks about it enough. And if they do, I haven't heard him, so I apologize. I haven't heard people before. But he can lunge at you, so he can flank. Get his big boy form, flank you. He can pull you together to temporarily stun you on hit. Well, it says it stuns, but I don't know how accurate it is. Yeah, immobilize, which is kind of like the same thing as stun. If not a little similar.
That was unusually satisfying.
It just came in for a little bit, so yeah. And again, what he's doing here is a big part of his kit. His arms multi-hit even in tank form, so what you want to do is you want to punch, You want to punch? Then swing your camera towards someone. Like, boom, boom. Boom, boom. It multi-hits. It is very good for that. Another thing he can do is that he can shoot allies. So like this, so say like there's a diver in the back of your team, right? So it's sports. You can get in front of them, you can shield them, and then you can also dive. You get 2 of those. I just have infinite quota. He's not all bad character by any means, so let's talk about the ult. Because his ult, some people are iffy about. They try to use it for kills, and they provide value, but they're not using it properly. This ult can be so much more than just damaging. The number one fantastic on console made a video saying this ult is not just a kill ult, it is a pressure ult. If you're in a team fight and no one's popping ult, same for a big moment, that's when you come in, pop this shit, and you just absolutely apply pressure. Let's say what I just go with a cloaking dagger, okay? Cloaking dagger would absolutely pop her ult to counter you. So you would slam down, and then let's go with cloaking dagger here. She would just go like no, fuck you. She would just go, no, fuck your ult. No kills for you. When in reality, that's what we want. We want them to waste their ults because later in the team fight, oh no, they can't do it anymore. Like one of the biggest things that help in a team fight's gone. Oh no. You can also use it if you're, let's say like you're diving and you're too far back. Then this is the advice from the number one fantastic on console. He wants you to use it to get away, get some damage in, and get away to safety. I did this when I played Fantastic. It works wonders. It's really good. This video is kind of short, and I'm probably going to wrap up right now because I'm not doing anything. I don't have any plans to go out tonight. But there's not much to say about Fantastic. Overall, he's not an unpopular character, but he is underrated. Because there's so much he can do. He can anti-dive. He can anti-dive with this. He can stall, he can anti-dive, he can tank, he can frontline. He can dive, for fuck's sake. Well, he's actually more flank than dive, if you really want to get technical. But he can still do it all. This man is a character that has to play around his team. Because of how versatile he is. He can go off on his own, but your value will thrive so much more if you play around your team and what they need. If they need DPS, you got it, frontline. They need a better tank, you got it, frontline. They need someone to stay behind so they can scare off flanks and dives, you got it, bro. Just hang back a little bit. He is a character that I would put in probably, from my unranked opinion, because I don't play ranks, from my unranked opinion, I would probably put him in A to S. The only thing stopping him from being S tier, in my opinion, is his HP. If they were to give him like the HP of a tank, he would be S tier and unstoppable. But that's why they did it. If they gave him his very simple kit and gave him like 675 HP, like most tanks, like where's my goat at? Where's my goat? Here's my goat. Oh, sorry, 650 Electrum. If they gave him even a chunk of that, he would be damn near unkillable. Especially with supports backing him. You wouldn't win. You wouldn't win. Oh, he can also stop flyers. I didn't mention he can stop flyers. That guy's too far in the air. He's too far away from me. But he can, like, look, boom, boom. He can reach, okay? He can reach. He can also, that's right, knock down on throw.
That was simple.
He is a fantastic character, pun intended. And I'd absolutely put him at A, if not S. But yeah, that was a fantastic video. I hope you all enjoyed. Again, liking and commenting. Well, commenting is kind of, you know, I would appreciate it if you commented, give me feedback. But liking and subscribing is what I meant. That's what I meant. It is not required. Peace out, homies. Mothman out.